Hey everyone, it is NGen64 here, and today I am joined by...
Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here.
And we are going to be updating you on the very next level we have completed for our Spyro fan game. It is Blowhard's Revenge, and we're going to check out Peacekeepers. Now, before we go in there, some of you may have already seen this level, because in our first release of Blowhard's Revenge, some people were sneaky enough to get into this level.
Which shouldn't be allowed.
But check it out now, because so much more work has been done to it. Including that giant, awesome lighthouse over there, CrystalFissure.
Yeah, look, we'll get to that in due course. Cannot wait to explore.
And all this content going on over here.
What is all this? Is this new lore? This is new lore.
Very new lore. The latest lore, in fact.
The latest of laws. No, look, so some of you have already seen the level, and we applaud the fact that you were able to double jump and skip your way around and get more orbs than we even thought existed in that rip. Yeah, very funny. But look. Hey, love to see. People were so excited that they simply had to play the next level already.
And can you blame them? Because this level is beautiful, but before we keep going, we've got Hunter here. Now, I'll do Hunter, you do Spyro, okay?
Yeah.
Ready? Yo, Spyro! The wizards have turned some of the cactuses blue.
Don't you mean cacti?
If you can flame all the cactuses, I'll see if I can rustle up an orb for you. There are 5 in total.
Flame the cactuses. Got it.
Where's Blowhard? I'm going after him.
I'm going after him.
Sorry, we have so much fun just writing some of this dialogue. Yeah, it's been really fun trying to tap into the original feeling of Spyro, because there's such a weird cadence to the way the characters talk in these games.
There is, and I will say, updating on the storyline and the voice acting front, I've heard some demos from some people, and many of you probably do know them.
Whoa.
And
that looks awesome.
Beautiful view. And I'm very excited to get them there. But when it comes to the actual story, I think probably the most reassuring, even surprising thing of the comments, of the feedback from the first video, was just how many people are genuinely invested in the actual Blowhard arc. They're treating it completely seriously.
Yeah, well, as they should. Yeah, they should. There's one of the blue cacti, or cactuses.
Yes.
And so this area here is effectively Cliff Town from Spyro 1, which our friend Jaco was able to implement for us. I think it looks really cool, the way that we've got the waterfall going there and just the cliff and everything. And
amazing.
Then this area here, I think, is really awesome too.
Well, I guess
I'm just gonna take a walk.
I was gonna say, after obviously getting the
Where is he?
Getting the orb thief here, but I think just walking around this and you just get such a great experience. But here's the thing to notice. This
section here too. I'm a big fan of this little set piece of the fire, the guy sleeping by the fire, the cacti.
Well,
this kind of vertex lighting. Nice job with that, by the way.
Thank you very much. Look, we are very much trying to go for as much environmental storytelling as we can. Giving people, giving a reason for the things to happen, not just having the enemies just sort of being populated.
Yeah.
I guess turn around for a second, go and have a look at the wall again. So obviously, what do you? Here's a Dora the Explorer type question. What used to be over to the right? What used to be there?
Who are you asking me?
Yeah.
This is where the
to your right.
To my right. What? Where?
Your right is that way.
Wait, which over here?
No, so right. So yep, straight forward. Keep going.
Oh, you mean here?
Yep.
Oh, where the castle and the Princess Peachy Fun Run used to be.
So did someone steal it? Maybe.
Oh, is that what you're implying to me?
I am.
Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of this, and there's another lighthouse over there which we're going to check out, which is not the primary lighthouse over there. There's actually 2 lighthouses.
Lighthouse 2.
We have a pair of lighthouses.
We heard you liked lighthouses, so we got a lighthouse for your lighthouse.
And we've got an obscenely long corridor here, which just has to be this long so the level geometry can connect.
Yeah, true.
And look at this. You step out into this awesome Peacekeepers area. Very different from what you might remember, but also similar. We're trying to capture that sort of dreamlike quality of the Mandela effect of you remember this level, but not exactly as it was,
And that's, yeah, that is what the
got-
sentiment has been from the first video as well, as we see QT Dog's newly implemented animation there.
Damn it, there was a guy in there, but I killed him at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got to make the tent slightly bigger so it doesn't do that.
Yeah, okay.
But there was meant to be a mooning Nork in there.
Yeah.
But you know what? You just kind of have to.
You know
play
what?
it yourself.
This is a PG channel, you know?
It is.
It's no, it's
Now, what are these doing here,
very
CrystalFissure?
good. Yeah, well, Metalhead influence.
Metalhead influence.
Metalhead Revenge. That's the next game, actually. Yeah, so we very much acknowledge just how many people were saying, yeah, this feels like I dreamed this as a kid. This feels like what I would approximate a Spyro game to be if I had to think about it. You know, the whole combining of the levels.
Yeah,
So it's
Spyro
great.
from memory.
Yeah.
Now over here, we're going to show you this section, but we're not going to give you the key to it, so to speak. So there is a locked chest in this level, in this awesome room here, which is haunted towers.
That's right. I thought I'd actually approximate Haunted Towers. I added some different walls and stuff like that, and added like a extruded little platform up there, which I think looks really, really nice.
Yeah, I like this sort of like, you know, this thing coming from the ceiling down too.
Well, yeah, and it's also it's our implementation from other worlds, because you know we're obviously trying to sell the fact that like dimensionally something is not right. You know,
Now,
all of this is shifted.
The key, I would say, is hidden in a very nice, devilishly difficult spot. So you're gonna have to check that out, see if you can find it for yourself. We're not gonna tell you where the key is, but I would say it's very well hidden.
Great job. Yeah.
So this section here, right? So you added this. So this wall used to go all the way around here, and you've added this section.
Yeah.
See, it's so seamless. My brain is just saying, "Yep, this has always been here."
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. And that, by the way, that's the only real influence of Dr. Shemp, actually. So yeah, like you're about to see something from Ice Cavern.
Yeah, we'll go check that out.
Oh,
that needs
no, there you go. That's all right.
no goo there. Okay,
no goo.
That's right.
That's all right. It's all good.
So there's a few orbs in this level. We had a lot of fun coming up with the names of these orbs. So this orb here, for example, if I go to my guidebook, that was Arch Nemesis.
Yep.
And the other one is "and he's stolen an orb." So if you put together there's an orb from the artisans, which is "he's a thief," and then this one is "and he's stolen an orb."
That's right.
So they just go together. Oh, someone got me. I think it was this guy down here. This guy, by the way, these guys
he's
are
powerful.
Yeah, they're powerful. Those tornado monk guys.
That's one of Blowhard's top lieutenants. You know.
No, you can do the dialogue for this guy too if you like.
All right, Spyro, my balloon has vanished. I can't help you get out of this world. It may be worth checking the lighthouse. I saw some activity up that way earlier.
Ooh, the lighthouse. Well, that gives us a nice little MacGuffin or something to go after, but we'll check that out shortly. But we're going to go down to Ice Cavern right now and check this out. So we've got a couple branching paths here.
Yep.
Do I go this way? Let's go up here first, I reckon.
Yeah, and this was a real, like, when I got this section imported and like sort of mixed in, and it's still not fully done yet, I was so happy with how it like actually looked. I was just like, this is a really surreal feeling. It's very similar to the town square section in the first level in Artisans. You know, it's just this bridging path. It's kind of this little section of it. And you were saying that you liked what I chose here from Ice Cavern.
I really liked it. I also like that we got a Spyro 2 enemy here. From
yes, that's our
Crystal Glacier.
That's our dimension shifting sort of level of enemy of choice.
And we added fireworks chest as well. Now, you did a really good job with the texturing on this wall here. That looks really nice. There was a version that was kind of messy, but you tidied it up real nice.
Yeah.
Now, over here is probably my favorite pun of all time. I'll just show you what this one's called. It's "Have a nice day." Like, have a nice day.
It's genius.
Oh, also, you might have noticed too, quickly, there's 800 gems in this level, which is a lot, because we needed to, put in as much as we could.
Honestly, yeah, 800 is probably the minimum with how large this level is. I mean, I reckon this level will take some of the best people still probably almost 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's expansive. We've barely even scratched the surface right now. I'm just gonna brush up on some fodder. I think I left some alive.
It's good. This is, we've made it. It was remarked in playtesting that it was quite difficult. Yeah, no,
this level is a big step up from Artisans, I think. Like, we were just remarking about how, like, we like our Artisans a lot. I'm not gonna, I wouldn't change it because I think it's awesome. But Artisans, some of the choices we made were made because they were kind of the only choices you can make in some areas.
Yeah.
Whereas there's a lot more going on with Peacekeepers, and then there'll be even more going on with Magic Crafters.
You guys aren't ready.
No.
Quite frankly, you're not ready.
Now let's talk about this, because I think this is one of your greatest designs of all time.
Well, thank you. Yes,
Look at this.
Thank you very much. I was very, very happy Jayco decided to put water down to bridge the area a little bit better. And we were at work and we were just talking, and we were just looking at some other other Spyro maps from other games with our good friend Fromond, who is may know from this channel. And anyway, you pointed out you were like, let's go to Lost Fleet. We did. We saw the boat, and you said that, wouldn't the boat be like a great set piece? And I'm like, yeah, right ahead of you. Immediately then went home that night, went through, grabbed the boat, changed it around, did some other little things that you'll see when you get to play it, and just super happy with it. And then was like, all right, let's build like a moat around it. Let's like have it, that sort of area here. See that big wall, right?
Yeah.
That was inspired by Desert Monkey JK's project, his special delivery. Because you know how there's that scene where he's like on the ship and it's going to Peacekeepers?
Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of. I'm like, what if like a ship traveled here and this is how they like got their this is like their port or something like that. But it's obviously been kind of shifted and kind of ruined by Blowhard's whatever, right?
Corruption.
His corruption, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness I added the
That's good. Oh, okay, so all right, that's all good.
And now there's another orb in this treasure room here.
It's called
Fortress of Solitude.
Yes, even though it's not an ice fortress.
And it's not really there's not much solitude in there.
There's no solitude, yeah.
Oh, now this is very exciting. These are some of our custom enemies we've added. They're like the Norks from Dark Hollow, but they're sort of desertified.
Yep. And a tiny bit bigger.
Yeah.
Why not?
I think they're 1.5 times the size of the regular Norks.
Yeah. So we just kind of we're like, yeah, we want it. It was sort of more of a concept of learning how to make some changes to the existing blueprints and stuff in Unreal, which we're still very, very early days on in terms of understanding. Oh, there you go. You died. You died, and you weren't even trying to.
Oh, and I'm all the way back here because we haven't implemented checkpoints yet.
Yes, that's right.
They're still to come, but it's actually in a level like this, which is very sort of. Oh, there he is. Yes, there he is. He's back. Just mooning me. That could be a good thumbnail. Yeah. Actually, you know what? If you looked at that, just there, you would think that was the actual Peacekeepers.
Yes. Yeah, you would.
Yeah,
that's basically identical.
That's part of what we're trying to do as well. Is like we want to keep it faithful and recognizable, but also different enough that it's worth your time playing because everyone's very busy. Everyone's competing for time and demand, and we want to create a Spyro game that's what the hell? How'd that guy end up over there? Interesting.
Whoa. Cool.
Right. Anyway, we want to create a game that we want to play, but also other people would want to play. So that's kind of the MO is everything we dreamed of as kids, or we made up playing in the backyard, when you're running around or drawing.
Yep.
That's what we're trying to emulate. That feeling of like childhood glee and wonder. Are we just sad 30-year-old men trying to recapture our youth? Maybe.
No.
But no. But it is definitely like that is part of the design philosophy, I'd say. Now over here, we actually implemented some of Cyrides linked chests, which are these chests that we have 15 seconds to claim all of them.
That's right. So this was originally from originally implemented in Spyro Myths Awaken, and I think they were staying in Zera, I'm pretty sure, but maybe not. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but they're definitely pretty cool additions nonetheless. Oh, okay, that guy. That's intentional, by the way. That's slightly far away, so that is a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, that was good. That's good.
Look at this here. This is so freaking cool.
This is so dense. This is dense in a way that the original game wasn't.
No, I don't.
This is like the level of not having to worry about culling, not having to worry about polygon count. Just a boat, a lighthouse, a bridge.
And just when you need it the most.
Everything there, beautiful. Yeah, so shout out Jayco for designing this, plundering it from Nork Cove, and why does it fit so well? I don't actually know.
Yeah,
it's just insane.
So good, and it goes along with what the balloonist was saying with the activity. There's been some activity up there. Well, a boat has arrived, clearly.
Yep.
And you can actually jump onto this boat.
That's right.
And I would recommend exploring all sides of this boat in your own time.
I would agree.
Because there's actually some stuff to see on the other side, which I'm not going to show you. All right, as we come up here, Actually, you know what? This isn't too bad with a charge jump. You do get a little bit of extra height. Oh, we were concerned that those were slightly too high, but I think it's okay. Maybe we'll fix it in more playtesting.
Yeah.
And look at that, just a gorgeous, stunning view of our level.
Yeah.
A level I am very proud of. But
very proud of.
You know what? This is just the beginning of what we're capable of, because there's going to be a lot more building off of this. Yeah, Magicrafters, Dreamweavers, Beastmakers, just that I can't wait to start getting to work on them. And we really haven't started on them. We've kind of got Magicraft as the level itself.
The level is done, yeah.
But we haven't implemented any gems or enemies or anything.
And even, concepts, and, definitely worth providing feedback in here. Do you want to see things like the spitting element, or, super flame or stuff like that? We've kept it pretty conservative for these first couple levels, because we don't want to overload it with we've got a new weapon or we've got a new thing. It's like, we want to keep it to the core gameplay as much as we can, and then slowly introduce those concepts later.
That's exactly it. Yeah, we want to introduce elements as the need arises for them. So, yeah, let us know what you think of this level. I am stoked with it. I think you've done a great job with all your texturing and modeling. And I think I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I've got a pretty good grasp of gem and enemy
very much so.
Yep. By this point, so and everyone else, Misty for doing the music.
Yes.
Jayco. QT for basically making this possible, as well as Bun.
Yep.
The whole
been a real team effort.
It has.
Yeah.
And yes, you will get that explained to you at some point too.
Yeah, of course. So, I think the one thing that we will be held accountable on is making sure that there is a reason to play the game, as in the storyline, the purpose, whether you're collecting orbs and whether you're collecting anything else. Maybe you're not just, so there's lots of things to think about, and we're going to address them all in due time.
All in due time. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for coming along for the journey with me, CrystalFissure.
You're welcome.
And until we next meet, farewell for now, but not forever.
Goodbye, good night, bye-bye.